Hey, 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 it's What's Cooking. And before I can even say anything, I just definitely want to express my sincere sadness for everything that is going on in our country, in our city, in our county, in our towns, across our nation, and I am just at a loss for what to do and how to help and fix it. And I know it's something that we must address, and this has to change. It absolutely has to change. Over 400 years, every person on this planet Earth should be treated equally, absolutely equally. So, anyway, it's What's Cooking. I am literally, okay, so that's a zucchini from the garden. This is a zucchini from the garden. And this is a zucchini from the garden. So this thing is ginormous. It's like, you know, a barbell, okay? We have a virtual open house at 4:30. So I'm doing this kind of quick because I actually really do want to get this put together because we also have a clients on a Zoom at 6:30. So Philip Frederickson just ran and got some ricotta cheese for me. I have 1 egg in here, some crushed red pepper, parsley, some seasoning, and I'm going to throw some Parmesan cheese in there. So this ricotta is going to be all mixed together. I'm going to use my little spatula here to do that. I mean, Sunday I didn't cook because I couldn't move off the couch. I was so sad. I mean, just, this is horrific stuff going down, peeps. Not good. Okay, so this is whipped up, right? And then I cooked some ground chicken, or ground turkey, garlic, onions, a ton of seasoning, parsley, oregano, onion salt, garlic powder, and I'm going to, chopped tomatoes, tomato sauce, tomato paste.
Trick it down the side just a little bit there.
Frederickson says I'm making a mess.
Yep, not a mess.
So I'm going to just put a light layer of sauce in this. I wonder how I did that. It's hard to stay focused.
It's the
you know?
first spoonful.
Okay, so I've got some zucchini noodles, okay? And I'm going to make a zucchini lasagna. Everybody gave me so many cool ideas and recipes today, including apple pie made out of zucchinis. Trust me, if this is evidence of the first harvest, we're in trouble. In big trouble. We are going to be having zucchinis coming out of our ears. So, you know, we got to keep peace out there. I know my friend Jay was in WeHo today doing a peaceful demonstration, and I'm still worried about him. I haven't heard from him that he's home and safe, so I pray to God he is. So that's layer number 1, and then we're going to put some of this ricotta stuff down, kind of spread it on there, or kind of clump it in, I don't care. Nothing fancy, right? Have been getting out to some restaurants. We saw Chef Giuseppe last night at Candor. We were the first people to dine in his restaurant since they reopened. It was beautiful. He made his mother's famous lasagna, which actually had real pasta in it. It had artichokes, sweet peas, and
several vegetables.
Asparagus.
It was all vegetarian.
A bechamel sauce, a white sauce. It was really delicious. And I had fisherman's stew that had shellfish and fish and shrimp. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Okay, so we have a layer of that going down. And then we'll put another layer of meat sauce. Okie dokie. This is how you multitask while working from home.
This will be keto friendly.
Yeah, very keto friendly. Seriously, like we have got to get zooming again on our open house. We do open houses on Zoom and on Facebook Live. Okay, second layer. Ooh, that is heavy. Okay, so this one obviously is so ginormous, I'm not sure what to do with it. So we're gonna have to think of something for that. I'm gonna put more cheese because more cheese is always better than less cheese. So this is the shredded mozzarella. Mackenzie's choking. I hope she's okay. Ooh, she, you wanna check her?
She drank too much water.
Oh,
That's all it is.
she has a problem when she drinks too much water. This is some shredded Parmesan we're gonna put down in here. I'm glad I got the big pot because we're definitely gonna have a lot. Okay, throw more noodles in.
They look like exactly like noodles.
Well, they're like
Not
lasagna.
like the zoodles.
Well, no. They're supposed to be more like lasagna.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Interest rates are the lowest they've been in like forever right now.
Maybe, well, at least in Point Mortgage, the history of those guys, 30 years in the business, they've never seen them that low.
Like 2.7 for a 30-year fixed,
30-year
right?
fixed, yeah. Even
Crazy.
Jumbo's like 2.875.
Crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna not kill myself with this thing. Man, I can't believe how much I use this. I use this all the time. Very handy. Gizmo. It does have something to hold the vegetables so that you don't slice your hand off, but I don't know where that is. So I'm unable to locate it, so I have to be really super extra careful. I'm gonna turn it around, yeah. Are you watching?
I'm watching.
Ah! I'm turning it all different ways. Okay.
I've got the merthiolate and bandages waiting.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so we have some more lasagna, zucchini noodles. Oh my goodness. We're gonna be seriously up to our eyeballs and alligators with this kind of.
Kind of like the squash last year.
And you know I don't know how to bake. So anybody telling me to bake a zucchini pie or bake a, we're gonna put more of this ricotta.
Zucchini bread.
Zucchini bread, oh dear God. Yeah, plus I'd have to have flour. Oh,
Zucchini bread can
I
be
think
good though.
Barb Strona told me to make a chocolate zucchini cake with chocolate fudge frosting. I'm like, oh Barb, you definitely,
Wouldn't want to ruin some good chocolate.
yeah, she's a baker, I am not. That would just be horrific. How are we doing on time? I quite frankly am hoping to get this in the oven.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
I mean,
This morning we had a
35
sad thing happen. Our neighbor next door on the other side of us, Joe, he's in his 80s and lives by himself. And Philip was downstairs and I was upstairs on Zoom. And we both heard somebody screaming
or moaning or
and
something.
moaning. We didn't know what was going on. And oh my
I thought it
gosh.
was Mary Beth at first. And I even texted her going, are you okay?
Unfortunately, Joe had fallen. And the good part about that was he fell outside, so we saw him and heard him. And so I called the ambulance, Philip went over there, the landscape guy that was next door at the other house went over, and he ended up going to the hospital. But he's back. So
He said he was okay, he just couldn't get up.
But it was
and he
super
was
scary.
exhausted from trying and out of breath. And so better safe than sorry.
yeah, I'm glad he went to the hospital because we didn't know if he hit his head or not. And
He
it's
said
just-
no, but you never know. He could have been shocky or something.
Right? Hey, I kind of think I don't think I should put another layer of zucchini noodles.
No, put another layer of cheese.
Well, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a little bit more meat. We're definitely have a lot more meat sauce left over.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We'll use that.
So I put red wine in this as well, olive oil, onions, garlic, as I said, crushed red pepper, black pepper, salt, onion salt. Okay, so that we'll put away, and then I'm going to end it. Oh my goodness, it's heavy. So people need to register and vote. Please, please, please. We need to definitely know who we're voting for. I don't tend to talk about political things because it's just not my thing. But I do know that we have to vote, and we need to make sure we know who we're voting for. Right? For sure.
Dee Snyder just popped on.
Darren, I'm making zucchini lasagna, and we're going to do a Zoom open house at 4:30, so I gotta do this fast. Otherwise,
Nephew Bill was watching.
My nephew Bill,
He was watching
he's a
earlier
great,
too.
he is a great baker. My nephew is a great baker. He could make some zucchini bread. He could make that chocolate zucchini cake, I know it. Okay, so I do have a few left over. Should I stick them on there? What do you think?
No.
No? Oh,
I wouldn't.
oh, the chickens. We'll give them to the chickens.
Yeah.
Okay. The chickens will
God
get some
knows we have
zucchini.
enough.
Okay. All right.
I think we should put that big thing in there and let them peck away at it.
No, we're gonna do something with that.
That's what I want to do with it.
I think we should use it for something. You know, I don't
A
know
canoe?
what. A canoe.
I
Possibly.
think it'd be a canoe.
Okay, and this is, oopsie.
We could actually cut it down the middle. We could make 2 canoes.
So tomorrow the Wrench and Rodent opens, dining in, 5 o'clock, we will be there. On Friday, Costera opens, we'll be there. Can't wait. Chef Deborah Scott, the Cohen Group. Rustic Root opens today,
Today,
in the
yep.
gas lamp.
Mhm.
So they're taking reservations and bottle service over the weekend.
On the roof.
If Jen Smith, Schmidt is watching, she lives downtown. That could be a very fun thing for you to do. Domain Artifact Winery is opening, serving food. Old Julian Winery is opening, serving food. And what else is going on as far as
Up
things
in
that are opening?
Santa Barbara, Happy Canyon's opening,
Oh,
doing
that's
food
right.
and wine pairings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Yeah. But guys, I mean, we have been in detention for 90 days, if not more. We have all of this stuff happening with COVID, and now we have, not that now we have, we've had this forever. It's something that should not even be taking place, that should never have occurred.
Reared its ugly head again.
Yep. And this time, hopefully for the last time. This time, let's pray it gets resolved and no one is ever, ever harmed or treated poorly like this. Ever again. Right?
Yep. If they can do significant background checks on FBI agents, they can do it for police too. Make
Yep.
sure that they don't have any racial biases or things like that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. But even just human beings. I mean, your neighbor. Love your neighbor. Love, I don't know, I just wasn't raised this way. So I don't see color, I don't see religion, I don't see sexual preference. I mean, people are people to me. But in this case, Black lives do matter, and they have not been heard. And it can't happen anymore. Some of my dearest, dearest friends, I mean, I grew up with Lily and Rosalind, and I love them like my family. So, people are just, you know.
Are you doing the dishes on
I'm
there?
not doing the dishes. Oh gosh, I am doing the dishes because
You
I'm
are.
stressed out and sad and upset and nervous and all of that. Okay, this is done. It's going in the oven. We're gonna go upstairs and do our, oh man, I feel like
What temperature and for how long?
Oh, good, thank you. He always
Mhm.
does that. I would say 350, and I would put it in for 45 minutes. I might cover it to start so it doesn't get too brown on top, and then maybe take the cover off for the last 15 minutes. So everybody please, please, please be kind and loving, and stay physically distant while staying socially connected. And if you are doing protesting, which you are absolutely entitled to do, be safe, wear your mask, keep your distance. You know, we still have this crazy pandemic going on out there. Man, I feel like we should have gone up on that space shuttle that Elon Musk put those astronauts on.
Someday we might be able to.
Because checking out of this joint and getting out of here for a while would not be bad. And, you know, Darren, I don't even know how you educate your kids, you know, about all this stuff. I'm not a parent, and I don't have anyone young around me, but I know Jim O'Donnell was talking about it yesterday, you know, how to tell kids about this, right? Ashton Kutcher posted something that I posted on my wall about reading his 2 children a bedtime story, and how his daughter, he has a daughter and a son, and the daughter always gets the story read first, and the son's like, no, Dad, I want to go first. And Ashton was like, no, you are a boy, a gentleman, and you will forever allow a woman to go first. And, you know, he was crying. I mean, just the whole, you know, the social injustice, this white supremacy, like all this craziness, religion, right? So, all right, I gotta put my work hat on, and I have to go promote a property. So, talk to you guys later. Tomorrow we will be live on location for It's What's Cooking. Stay safe.